We need a man who's super competent. We need a man that can do it. He doesn't have a clue.
Probably more than anybody else, I picked up that Joe Biden, this is before the 2020 election, is weak and frail and a cognitive mess. And I would say in the last 3+ years, he has deteriorated greatly. I want to play a montage of the president. Take a look.
I guess I should clear my mind here a little bit and not say what I'm really thinking. There's some movement. There's been a response from there's been a response from the opposition, but yes, I'm sorry, from Hamas. I think that, as you know, initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate. When we pushed all these programs, I said I'm going to be a president for everybody, whether you live in a red state or a green state.
Red state, green state, and President El Sisi of Mexico. I would be Egypt the last time I checked. Mr. President, what is your reaction to that? 86% of the American people believe he is too old to take on what is the hardest job in the world.
Well, I hate to hear when they use the word old, because I don't believe it's old. I know people that are 87, 88. I know people that are 90 in the 90s.
I know people 99.
I mean, Bernie Marcus as an example. He's 95. There are people that are just as sharp, it seems to me, just as sharp as they ever were. There's something, I guess, wrong. I don't want to, I feel I'm at a conflict when you ask me that question, because we're opponents, and I don't know, it's a tough question to answer. It's easy, the answer, but I don't like doing it. He's got some difficulty, but it's not the age, because I know a lot of people that are much older than him that are 100% sharp, and I think most people agree with that.
I don't believe he'd be capable of sitting down to do an interview like this. It'd be when I debated Gavin Newsom, I said, your problem is the guy that you are bragging about could not have this exchange.
Yeah, he could not do this interview. He couldn't do an interview where you ask even a few questions. And I said this morning, I say it loud and clear, he should take a cognitive test. A president should take a cognitive. Now, they say that's unconstitutional. For whatever reason, it's unconstitutional. But I took 2 of them, and I aced both of them, I'm very proud to say, meaning I got it all right.
Ronnie
and
Jackson.
Ronnie Jackson did one. They're not that easy. They show you the first ones are pretty easy. And then you get into the middle category. Then you get to the end questions. And very few people could answer those questions. They're actually very tough.
I've seen the test.
But I think it's important that there be some form. We have this man negotiating nuclear weapons with Putin and with President Xi, and he has no idea what's going on. And he can't find his way off a platform when he's speaking. You have 5 stairs, and he ends up walking into a wall. And whenever I imitate him, they say Trump had a hard time getting off a platform. I do, every once in a while, I'll do things out of sarcasm because I love sarcasm, but politically it never works because they always turn it around on you. But I'll tell you what, it's not an age thing, but something's going on. And we can't take a chance. This is the most dangerous time in the history of the world. We have an incompetent president. Now, we need a man who's super competent. We need a man that can do it. He doesn't have a clue. I can say it. Joe Biden is the most incompetent president we've ever had. He's the worst president we've ever had. He is a true threat to democracy because he's weaponized the FBI and the DOJ to go get his political opponent and many other people, Christians. He's really after the Catholics. I don't know what's going on with the Catholics, but for some reason there's something happening with the Catholics. I mean, I don't know how they can possibly vote for a Democrat or for him. But he's weaponized government at a level that nobody's ever seen before outside of a third world country. Yeah.